Alright, so I'm currently about 40 minutes north outside of Tokyo in a city called Kawagoe. And if you know anything about Japan, you probably know why I'm here already. So, probably as this video keeps going right now, you're going to notice that the buildings behind me are going to start to look a little different than they do right now. So let's see if you guys notice. There's also going to be a lot more people in front of me. And this is also embarrassing because I don't do this often. Right, you're probably already hearing more voices because this is a very popular place. And even maybe you already noticed that the buildings behind me are starting to look a little different. Even this Starbucks right here. So this is a part of Japan known as Little Edo. Why? Because during the Edo period, this town, or the city Kawagoe, was placed between the north and Edo, which is now Tokyo, as both a way to defend Edo and a way to supply Edo. So because it became like Edo, people started calling it Little Edo. And this right here is known as Toki no Kane, which means, I believe it means Bell of Time. So this is a bell tower, as you can see, but it only rings 4 times a day. I think during 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. So this tower was built before clocks were really a thing, so whenever the bell would ring, it would mean that it was time to get up, it was time to eat breakfast, time to open shops, things like that. And it's still here and still rings those 4 times a day. I wish I could get a better view of it for you guys. But here it is. It's currently 1:31, so like I said, it rings at 3. So I'll probably be back at 3 to capture it ringing. But I'm gonna be honest, it's really underwhelming. I thought it would be like really loud, but it's not. It's just like a few rings and it doesn't even sound that loud, but it's still cool to see happen. And, you know, all around there are these little shops that sell like snacks. Oh, cute dog. That sell snacks and stuff to eat. So it's barely my first full day back in Japan, and I'm very jet lagged, and that also means that I haven't eaten all day. So one, I'll look at this dog. One, I'm on the search for food, whether it's like a full meal or snacks, and I'm on the search for some love. And by the end of the video, if you watch the whole thing, you're gonna know what I mean. I'm not hitting on people, okay? I'm not hitting on people. But there's something in this city that has to do with romance and love. And we're gonna hit that last. But yeah, look at all these little shops. It's literally this whole street. So the street that I'm on right now is called Kurazukuri Street, I believe. And the reason it's called that is because Kurazukuri are the type of buildings they are. They're like warehouse, I had to get quiet right there because the dude I passed right there was trying to sell me stuff earlier. And I've already passed him like 4 times after I told him I was in a hurry. But anyways, yeah, the street is called Kurosukuri Street because these buildings are that. And the reason they look like this, all this, is because in the 1890s, all of this burned down in the Great Fire, I believe it's called the Great Fire of yeah, it was just called the Great Fire, alright? In 1892 or 93, I believe. So all this burned down. So when they rebuilt everything, they rebuilt it using things that weren't flammable, so nothing could burn down ever again. I think they used like clay and like those tiles up there. All that is not flammable. And it still stands here to this day because of that. So let's see if we can find something to eat. All this looks so good that I'm like, I don't know what to get. We're gonna be exploring both sides. Both sides of the street. It is really windy too. It's a really windy day. So hopefully my voice is even being captured. And I also don't want to be too loud. Because, you know, I don't want to be one of those guys. Which I already am kind of doing. So yeah, look at all this. And if you looked at this building, you wouldn't even think like you're in Japan. Yeah, I don't know the history behind those right there. Alright, so here we are back on the other side of the street. Under this old building that looks like something out of the Universal Studios backlot. Coming up on some food right there. Yakitori for only 200 yen. That's actually not bad. Might have to come back for that. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, there's just like little trinkets and stuff. Not everything is food. A lot of this, honestly, I have not eaten before. So literally anything that I would eat here would be new to me. They have cheesecake over there. That sounds fire, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I don't know what this is. There's like a little alley right here. I don't know what this is, but I should probably be quiet. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be here, so I'm gonna turn around. Yeah, I don't know what any of this is. That looked like a little cutesy shop though, which I clearly would not belong in. Might have to get some cheesecake, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. I'll get something by the end of this video. I'm not gonna lie, these streets are pretty scary because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm literally walking into the street at some points because the sidewalk is so small. But thankfully, I don't think a lot of accidents happen here like that. So, oh, look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, some ice cream. Yeah, some of these things here have very, very long lines. Look at those. I have no idea what these are. Oh, these right here, kendamas. I guess a kendama would be a cool little souvenir, but let's be honest, I would use it like one time and then never touch it again. I guess I could give it to one of my parents, but I don't think they really care. Let's see. They got all these. I don't know what any of these are. Wait, some cucumbers. Okay, I wandered off into a side street. Ooh, they got like a matcha spot. Literally called matcha spot. Not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of matcha, but every now and then it hits. Got a little welcome to Kawagoe vending machine. More little trinkets and stuff. You know, maybe I might buy like a little trinket or something just to have something. But the problem is I don't want to fill up my suitcase. I mean, it is kind of empty, but yeah. It's not like I even have like room in my room either. Like, here's a little Snoopy shop, Snoopy Village. Let's see what they have here. God. A lot of this stuff is like chocolate, but I cannot eat chocolate. If I eat chocolate, it's over for my face. So I try to avoid chocolate as much as possible. What is this little side street that I found over here? It must be like the festival. I think they have a festival here every October. This must be what that is. See, I don't want to wander too far off into these side streets because I don't want to end up at a shrine and then accidentally disrespect the whole shrine by filming everything. Let's see. Ooh, they got a barbershop. Got a barbershop. Should I go get lined up? Dude, it's so windy that my hair keeps blowing in my face. I'm worried that like my voice isn't even coming through. Because like I said, I do not want to speak loudly. I'm also trying to be very careful to not film anybody's face. Because I wouldn't want a random person filming me. Let's see what this is. Oh, they got an old poster though. Oh, a bicycle shop or something? Here's some more little trinkets. Oh, Lucky Charms. Got all this. Alright, I think I've basically recorded or gone through most of Kurezukuri Street. And from here, I'm gonna go to another location that's pretty close to here. That's even more nostalgic to me, in my opinion, than the Edo period. So, ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot this place is also really popular for sweet potato. I think I read that like back in the day, Kawagoe would ship a lot of sweet potatoes over to Edo or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making shit up. But I'm pretty sure that's true. Oh, they have a museum here? Yeah, okay, so for the most part, I think I've basically gone through all of this street. Oh god, that looks pretty good too. Takoyaki? Okay, yeah. From here, I'm gonna head on over to a little sweet spot. A little sweet spot. If you know what I'm talking about, you know why I said that. A little sweet spot. I'll catch you then. Okay, I think I'm pretty close to it now. Like I said, it's my first time here, so I know what I'm looking for, but I don't really know what I'm looking for. But I know when I see it, I'll know that's it. Let me see. Well, we gotta be getting close because there's a bunch of sweets here. Whoa, what the hell is this? What the? Tell me why I just stumbled upon something crazy. Can you see that? What the hell? What even is this? Got a random monkey here. Yeah. I don't know why that's there. But we're gonna keep going. See, that's the beauty of walking through streets in Japan. You never know what you're gonna find. And speaking about finding, I think I just found what I was looking for. Is this it? Is this it? I don't know. Let me check my Google Maps. No, this is not it. This is not it. This is not it. Hey, look at all these masks. Some steam buns. I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Okay, so the place I was looking for is actually right around the corner. So let me give you a quick history lesson of this area. So, Kashiya Yokocho, which I believe is like something like translates to like candy alley, snack alley, something like that. So this place, whoa, I'm just like confused because of what I'm looking at right here. Oh wow. Yo, I think that fish is dead. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that fish is dead. RP. Oh, there's way more over here. I didn't even see those. Whoa. They're just chilling. Okay, so this place, Kashiya Yokocho, came to be in like the 1800s, but it really popped off in the 1900s. So I believe like in 1923 there was a big earthquake in Japan, right? What was it called? Like the Great Kanto earthquake. So because of that earthquake, all like the candy that was going to Tokyo was no more. So who stepped up? Kawagoe stepped up. So this place right here is pretty popular for that. Not only that, but during World War II, when all of this was getting bombed, this was one of the places that survived that and stayed intact. So walking through this is kind of like you're going back to like World War II era, baby. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, we're gonna go through right now. Let's see. When I turn this left, here we are. Imagine this isn't even the right place. Oh, you gotta. I mean, I would say it's period accurate, but they got a Chikawa snack shop, so. Look-wise, though, it is. Ice cream. Yeah, they still sell like old candy and stuff. But I don't wanna. Oh. God, I wanna ask just so I can record. But if I ask, then I'm gonna have to buy something for sure. I mean, they're used to it, right? What is this? Maybe I'll come back around and buy something. I do want to record the insides, but it seems kind of disrespectful to just go in recording. It literally took me forever to get this camera up and start talking to it like this. I don't know if I have it in me to go inside of a shop and record. What is this? I don't even know. Is it Chimo? I don't know what that means. You got this little Astro Boy here, though. Got another shop in there. They got a lemonade shop right here. Nobody seems to be in it. Might have to go in. I feel like if I'm here and I don't buy anything, then that, like, why am I? What was even the point of coming? You know, I gotta buy something. Let me see. I already know my lips are so chapped. I already know. Dude, that's like my second time going through. If I go through again, it's gonna be like, bro, what is this kid doing? I want to buy something, but I don't know if I can put the do it with the camera. We're gonna try it though. Oh, look at all these little old, it's like Showa era figures. Wow. King Kong. You guys recognize any of these? There's Luffy. Was that the Back to the Future DeLorean? No, that's not. It's just a car. Okay, I gotta buy something. I gotta buy something this time through. Dude, I don't want to disrespect anybody by recording them in their shop and putting a camera in their face. I also don't have 3 hands. I don't know what any of this is. Okay. Now there's a bunch of people in the shop I wanted to go in. Fuck my life. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn off the camera. I'm gonna buy something. If I'm able to, I will record it. But if I can't, the next clip will just be me with a snack, alright? This is what I got. Some pineapple hard candy from that little shop I was showing. You know, it was pretty cheap too. It was only like 130 yen. Oh, look at this. So now I gotta find a place to try it. But look at this right now. This is that same river from before. The little cat. The little cat statue. Yeah, the worker at the shop gave me like a little sample of a matcha candy. It was looking pretty good. I don't even really like matcha. I'm still like sucking on it right now. But yeah, let's find a spot to try these. Alright, so now I'm back on Kurozukuri Street and I'm making my way to the final cool spot where I will undoubtedly find some type of love in this city, in this country, in this life. Yeah, look, I'm back on the street. I wonder if you guys can hear the music. I never really tested this. I probably should have. But dude, yeah, one thing you notice when walking through Japan is just how dripped out everybody is. And I'm definitely not that. I'm a poser. I try to be. But I'll never have the instinct to be fashionable. Yeah, I don't know why I'm ranting about this when there's so much cool stuff to show that I already showed. But yeah, when I get to the next spot, I'll meet you there. You know, the one thing they not, whoa, what is that? You know, the one thing they don't tell you about Japan that you should definitely know if you come here is to know the location of toilets, because I've been needing to pee for basically this whole video and I still can't find a restroom. By the way, look at that. Cool. I need to pee so bad. So bad. But yeah, we're currently on our way to the final spot that I want to show you guys, that I also have not been to. Because like I said, this is my first time in all of this whole city. The only time I've even been in Saitama was, wait, can I cross this whenever I want? Fuck. The only time I've ever even been in Saitama was when I went to Kasakabe to see the Shin-chan store and stuff. Alright, so I do believe I'm coming up to this final location. Let's see. Yep, this should be it. Now I just gotta figure out how to cross the street. Alright, so here I am at the final location. Final famous location, Kawagoe. Hikawa Shrine. So this shrine Let me see if I can get a better view here. So this shrine here is best known for relationship stuff, matchmaking, marriage, stuff like that. And you know me, being a single guy, I had to come, and hopefully by doing something here, shit, maybe I'll be in a relationship by the end of this day. Who knows? So yeah, the reason I'm walking over here is because there's a really cool torii gate that I want to show. It's right behind me now. You can probably see it. Can you see it? Yeah, I'll show you full view. Wow. And this shrine in specific, wow. I mean, goddamn, it's just so big. Jeez. So there's like a little fish on the wall here, right? That's because further down, you can actually get a fortune. See, in some shrines, you can just get a fortune by like paying, and I'm pretty sure in this one you have to pay for this thing too, but it's just like a here you go type fortune. But in this one, they actually have a thing where you can fish it out, and it's right over there. See that little bowl right there? You can fish out a fortune. Won't show. I'll try my best not to get any faces, but we even have one over here too. So yeah, if you're ever feeling like your relationship luck is down, come here to Hikawa Shrine and fish for a fortune, and you never know. You might be in a relationship, or things might get better or worse. Depends on if you believe that kind of stuff. But even if you don't, it's just fun to do it anyway, Alright, so now it's almost 3, and I really want you guys to hear the bell. So I'm gonna head back to the bell and wait till 3, because it actually is almost 3. And I can show you guys how underwhelming, or maybe you guys will think it's cool, the bell ringing is. And I'll probably end it there. Alright, let's head back. Alright, and so here we are, right back where we started from, at the Bell of Time. And it's about to be 3, so any moment now, bell's gonna ring. Any second now. Oh, there it goes. I think he's gonna do it like one more time, a few more times. There it goes. All right, and with that, that's gonna be the end of the video. Basically explored all of Little Edo, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna record next, but probably gonna record something because I didn't spend money on this camera for nothing. All right, bye. I also need to go pee so bad. I gotta find a toilet. Yo!